Hello and welcome to another episode here on my channel. My name is ChaosMole, and today we talk about Dying Light 2 staying human being delayed again. Yep. As it stands, Dying Light, Dying Light is not coming out this year, and I would say we are reading the message here directly, so let's do this. Hello everyone. Today we have important news to share with you about the development progress on Dying Light 2 Stay Human. I still don't understand why they put Stay Human there, but that's a different topic. It has always been our company's goal to build transparent and honest communication with our community, fans, and gamers, which is all the same. Every day we strive to grow in this element. The team is steadily progressing with the production, and the game is nearing its finish line. The game is complete, and we are currently playtesting it. It is by far the biggest and the most ambitious project we have ever done. Unfortunately, we have realized for us to bring the game to the level we envision, we need more time to polish and optimize it. That is why we have decided to move the release date to February 4th, 2022. We are sorry to keep you all waiting a little longer, but we want the game to meet your highest expectations on release, and we don't want to compromise on this. However, you won't have to wait too long to get a deeper look at Dying Light 2. Next month, both press and content creators will get their hands on PC and console versions of the game during an upcoming series of preview events around the world. They'll be able to share their experience of the city with you. In the meantime, we would like to thank all of our fans around the world. Without your support and feedback, we would never have come so far on this journey. In addition to our regular updates, we'll be gearing up to share some exciting news about the game later this month. Stay safe and stay human. Pavel Marshevka, CEO. Marshevka? Look, I'm not even trying. But, man, who would have expected that? I did. I will be honest, when they did set the release date of, what was it, December 7th or something like that? Yeah. When a game company is releasing a game in December, that's normally a giveaway that this was already the last date they could have used for the release date this year. And frankly speaking, they probably would have liked to push it into next year. Like Cyberpunk has been doing it last year, right? They have been waiting for the last day of the year to basically release the game. And I know what people will say, but Mole, December 7th is not the last day of the year. Yes, you are absolutely right. It is in gaming though. Because what normally happens in the gaming industry is before Christmas, nobody wants to release their games because it's already too late. Everybody has bought their games. A lot of people are not even at home. They are focusing on the Christmas days, and everything just slows down rapidly. And then between Christmas and New Year, in a lot of countries around the world, nothing is happening. And most people have already bought their games or they are meeting with family. So if you're releasing a game in the beginning of December, that's basically already the last day for a lot of gaming studios. And now they're pushing it into February, which is good. We have heard some rather bad stuff about Dying Light 2 and what is going on behind the scenes. So the more time they take, the better it is, especially after the Cyberpunk disaster last year. I don't really mind. And February, good, take your time. Then, of course, I have to say, February? Oh no! Have you seen the February list? Like, for a lot of people, February is already a nightmare when it comes to games. There are tons of games coming out. I know that some people will say, I don't care, I'm just playing one game. Yeah, but there are tons of people out there, like me, who play a lot of video games. So February is already, ooh. We will see. I wouldn't be surprised if they're actually postponing it again, or maybe some other games will postpone. The second thing they talked about is that apparently the press and some content creators were actually able to play the game. Nice. I hope there's more than just talking about it and they can actually showcase the game freely. Because something similar has happened with Cyberpunk. As you know, I was actually one of the content creators who had a very early look at Cyberpunk, and I have to admit, if I would have known what the game actually become later on, I wouldn't have done the early look, because the early look we got as a content creator and the press was very positive. Like, they showed us and told us things which are not even in the game yet. Like, I still remember how I talked about the idea that you can basically go everywhere into Cyberpunk. You can go into every, like, room. You can go into every flat of the game. And I've been talking about that extensively because that's what we got showed by the developers. And they talked about it quite extensively, and I'm not the only one who talked about it. And then the game came out, and it was all gone. You couldn't go into a single flat, really, when it wasn't linked to the story. So I didn't lie to the people or anything, but I got showed stuff which never made it into the game, and I talked about it favorably. Now, in retrospect, I would have rather not. So I wonder, like, what Dying Light will be. Will I get early access to Dying Light 2? Probably not, because I haven't really reached out to the developers, and I just want to wait for the full game. It's as simple as that. So, yeah. But take your time, please. I have to admit, though, they have now delayed the game multiple times. And I always said it, a delay is always good for video games, always. There's no bad delay at all. And I stay with what I'm saying. But as somebody who has worked in the video game industry, who has been surrounding himself with the video game industry for over a decade now as his job, there is a certain pattern with video games which delay themselves over and over again, because that means the internal time frame seems to be out of whack. And that is never a good sign for a video game. Like, again, if you just need a recent example for this, look at Cyberpunk. That game was supposed to come out in February 2021, or well, actually in the end of 2020. No, wait, the end of 2019, and then February 2020. Man, we are already in 2021. Dingus. And it was supposed to come out in February 2020. Then it was supposed to come out in September, and then they pushed it back till December, and then we still got a mess. So whenever a development studio is delaying the games multiple times, something is out of whack. And that's never good. And I just hope that this is not the case here. So, yeah. Let's hope for the best. But this is certainly good for the game. But makes the problems we have heard about look a little bit like they are real. So let's not hope that's the case. All right, but with that said, I would definitely wait for the release, and I'm still looking forward to it. If there is any new update, you would definitely get it here first. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you're on your way out, I would appreciate if you might consider to leave a like. If you didn't like this video for whatever reason, well, the dislike button is right next to it. And if you're also new to the channel, you want to get more gaming news, more opinions, more tips and tricks for video games, reaction videos to big video game showcases, I would also appreciate if you might consider to subscribe to the channel. That would help me out a great deal. And don't forget to click on the bell icon, because it will notify you when a new video is going up. If you ever want to catch me live, like right now, I have recorded this live, then you can do so from Monday to Friday, starting at 9 a.m. ET, which is 2 p.m. UK time and 3 p.m. Central European time at trovo.live/ChaosMole. Thank you so much for watching. Hope I see you next time. Stay safe. Bye-bye.